All that glitters is not gold, so stop comparing yourself to others. Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel Sasheena Sunshine. It is always said that comparison is the thief of joy, and I completely agree. Can you imagine you being one with a different personality being compared to someone with a completely different personality? It's like you comparing mangoes to oranges. We are not going to continue living this kind of life because it is not healthy in no way, shape, or form. So in today's video, we are going to take back control of our life and we are going to stop comparing ourselves to others. So let's get straight into it. First thing I do to keep focused and stop comparing myself to others is to always keep in the forefront of my head that all that glitters is not gold. What this simply means is that what you're seeing outwardly might look so beautiful, so attractive, but this is not a true representation of what is happening in a person's life. So let's say, for example, we scroll on social media, we see persons all dressed up, we see persons with all the glamours and the glitters, but behind that picture you don't know what is truly taking place in that person's life. And so this term or this proverb, it has helped me to remain focused on my life and not to compare myself with others. I've seen, for example, persons who are married and they take beautiful pictures together, but behind that picture, you don't know what is happening in their marriage. You don't know what is happening behind closed doors. You don't know what is really taking place. And also we continue to focus on persons and the glitters. Do you know how many pictures a person take before they post one? Sometimes you'll see someone from a very beautiful angle and you don't even understand that that person took up to 10 pictures just to ensure that they get that perfect angle. And then you're like, oh my God, that looks so good. But again, remember, that's just a picture that you're seeing and it is not a true representation of what is truly taking place in a person's life. As we always hear persons saying, do not look like what you are going through, and therefore do not compare yourself to others, because not because you see something looking so glittery, so beautiful, it does not mean that everything is going on perfect into that person's life. Let's get to tip number 2. So this tip number 2, is one that is deemed extremely powerful to me. I understand that everyone has a different timeline. The Lord may have given someone something because it's their time. It's not your time. And so it's very important that we do not compare ourselves with others. You cannot say that, oh, because this person has this particular item, I must get it too. That's not the way it is. That person may have been through the relevant challenges and processes that make he or she ready for that particular thing, and it's not time for you to get it. For example, persons may say,
oh, my friend is getting married, so I need to get married too.
Are you sure you are mentally prepared for this? Are you sure it is your time to get married because it's time for your friend to get married? It's the same with a house. It's the same with a car. Not because somebody else has it, it means that it's time for you to get it. We all have different timelines, and this is something that a lot of persons do not understand, and it is causing them to have a whole lot of struggles in their lives, taking out loans and using credit cards because they want to keep up with others, even though it may not be their time to receive something. So are you ready for the house because your neighbor is getting a new house? Are you in the position to pay that mortgage? Do not compare yourself with others because their time is different from your time. What they are receiving now, maybe you are not ready to receive it because you just might get it and it turns your life down a slippery path. The time for someone to get something is not necessarily the time for you to get it. So cheer that person on and be happy for them, because when it's your time, it's going to be your time. Another way in which I stay focused and not compare myself with others is understanding that everyone has different privileges. So you may see someone at age 17 who has started their business, has the dream car, have a dream home, and you are saying, I am 40 years old or whatever the age may be, and I don't have any of these things. Now, do you know about that person's background? That person might be coming from a place of wealth, whereas you will have to struggle for everything that you wish to have in life. And so this has helped me also not to compare myself with others, because I do not know where that person would have gotten all these things from. It's just like you leaving university and you will have to wait for a period of time to get that job, whereas you have some persons after leaving university, there is a position waiting for them at a top organization, because they may have parents that worked there, they may have a family member who is the owner or the general manager of an organization. So it's the same. You do not know the privileges that people have. You don't know about their family background. You don't know what would have resulted into them getting into a position or getting certain things that they do have. So it makes no sense that you compare yourself with them. And the last step is understanding that we are all different people. We have different goals, different qualities, different personalities, different dreams. There are differences that we have, and as such you cannot compare us. You may have two sisters. One enjoys accounts, whereas the other enjoys baking. How can you compare both persons? You will realize that one will decide that, hey, I'm going to get a mixture and I'm going to bake, whereas the other is going to be getting a calculator because she likes to check off monies. But you cannot compare But you cannot compare yourself with other persons, because we have different hobbies, different goals, different dreams. You may have someone who say, hey, by the age of 21, I need to own my own car. Whereas another person may state that I don't need a car because everything that I need is just a couple minutes away from my home. So again, you cannot compare yourself with others, because at the end of it all, we have different goals, different dreams, different aspirations. And so this is what helps me as well to remain focused and not to compare myself with people. Instead of comparing yourself with others, compare yourself with the person that you was a year before. Oftentimes we compare ourselves with the best version that we are seeing from another person. Be it on social media, we're seeing the best things that they're doing, the best places they are going, the best clothing that they're wearing. You are not truly seeing what is taking place behind the scenes. With all of that being said, my lovely people, we have come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't compare yourself with anyone. You are unique. You are a royal priesthood. You are more than a conqueror. You are special. Until next time, have an amazing day. Bye.